It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time. It is Sports Frenzy Recap Show. It's the Sunday edition coming to you Monday. How's everybody doing out there this weekend?
Season 6, Episode 5 of the Recap Show.
What Tim said.
With Brother Rose in the sound effects room. And starts today. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue. Go Blue. Go Blue. Go Blue. Go Blue. This will be what we pretty much will be the most biased week in Sports Frenzy history, because we will be standing behind True Blue all week long on the show.
But let's face it, Tim, we always stand behind True Blue.
Well, we do, but we try not to be as biased as we used to be. I mean, everybody who has been with us since the early beginnings of the show knows the show was based on the Go Blue Michigan principles. But, we've tried to mellow it out for everybody out there so we don't anger anyone. But this week, all rules are thrown out. It's Go Blue all week long, going back to our roots. Go Blue.
The only exception is Ohio State. We still diss on Ohio State.
Well, yeah. That's because we're a Michigan show. That's Ohio. So.
True.
What's going on, Brother Rose?
Not much. Just got off work a little bit ago and just ready to unwind here in a little bit after we shoot the recap show.
You were working during the big game, or did you didn't get to see the game at all, did you?
The Michigan game?
Yeah. No, the Lions game, because everybody wanted to see that one.
When I'm working on Saturday and the Michigan game is playing, I'm working and watching the game at the same time.
Cool.
It's kind of a
complicated
process, but I usually end up watching about 90% of it.
All right. Cool.
So let's just say a lot of my work is done during commercial breaks.
So it's Go Blue Week. The big game is coming up. Michigan is doing some amazing things. Congratulations to Michigan defense, who was named the number one defense of the week, and we will get to some more details about Michigan here in just a few minutes. Let's get into the recap part of our show. We're starting off with high school football. Grass Lake over Addison, 50-20.
Madison over Whitmore Lake, 40-12.
Bad Axe getting a win over EPBP, 44-26.
Ouch. Sorry, Cindy. Hillsdale destroys my alma mater, Blissfield, 35-0. Now, my question is, who would win in a game, the Lions or Blissfield?
Oh, wow. That's a tough one.
That's what I'm saying.
Who do you think would win, Rose?
I'd have to say probably I'd have to go with the Lions because it's a pro team, obviously. But I think it would be a close game at least. It'd probably be a squeaker game of the week.
Yeah. You don't. I don't know. I would hope a pro team could beat a high school team, but I have going the complete opposite end of Michigan talk here. I have a feeling we're going to be breaking out the paper bags again before long.
Yep. But we'll talk about the Lions more a little bit later here.
So we have Adrian getting a win this week. Is that right? Yeah, Adrian got a win over Dexter, 40-14. Congratulations to Adrian.
Yes. Ida defeats Hudson. Ida still remains undefeated. Ida wins 35-6.
Dundee takes it to Onstead pretty good, 44-13.
Oh, this should have been my squeaker game of the week right here. Ypsilanti Lincoln squeaks by Tecumseh, 42-41.
Well, the bottom line is any game that is that close really is a Jamie Rose squeaker, as I mentioned on the Frenzy page Friday night.
Yes.
If you noticed that, I did call it the Jamie Rose squeaker game.
Well, it confused me because I was like, wait, that wasn't my squeaker game of the week.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. Then I looked at the sheets and I'm like, oh, I see what he means.
Yeah. Where are we at here? High school, that was our last high school football game.
NCAA football.
All right, we are on to NCAA football. What he said, and it's a 3-point bonus game. A 3-point bonus game. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's the Go Blue Boys too. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Speaking of threes, this is your third shutout of the season in a row for the Michigan boys, 38-0. Do you know when it is the last time they had a three?
I believe it was. If I heard the stat too. I think it was 1985.
I don't remember the exact date. I just know somebody said that Ronald Reagan was the president.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yep. It was either 1980 or 1985 was the last time it's been done. The last team to win 3 shutouts had 3 shutouts in a row was done by Alabama in 2012.
Wow.
We got some fun stats there for you guys this week.
Defense looked tight. I was very excited. It was such a good game. Such a good game.
I had a good feeling when that opening kickoff and the Michigan guy ran it back for that touchdown.
Yes.
I was actually heading to answer a light, and all of a sudden I heard the crowd go nuts, and I quick ran to the TV, and me and one of my residents were just jumping up and down and just.
So was I. I first of all, I went grocery shopping, And I got home just in time to turn on the TV and watch the kickoff. So I was just like, yeah, yeah. But we'll talk some more about Michigan after the next few. After we get through the picks, not the next few. After we get through with the picks.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue. Michigan.
Go Blue.
Speaking of the Eastern Michigan State team that Michigan will face next week, Michigan State squeaks by Rutgers 31-24. I didn't watch the game, but I heard that Michigan State scored a touchdown in the last few minutes of the game.
This was your Saturday night game. It was a 8 o'clock game or something like that. And yes, Michigan State having some problems. And some people saying already, oh, yeah, it's just Michigan fans talking. Whatever. They are having problems. This is 2 weeks in a row. They've just barely pulled off wins. And we'll be talking about this soon, but I do believe they dropped in the polls yet again. All right, our next game is actually the official squeaker game of the week. We have Utah over California, 30-24. And yes, it's not within the 3-point range that we kind of declare the squeaker radius, but it's still a squeaker game.
I'm gonna give myself a half credit for the squeaker game this week.
Oh, you get a credit for it. It's not that many points.
6 points.
Still a squeaker. That's 2 field goals, unless they missed a field goal and it was a touchdown. I'm not sure which.
Next up, we have Iowa over Illinois, 29-20.
Continuing on.
Oh, wait.
What?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 3 points.
3 points.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
3 points.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's a 3-point bonus game.
Yeah.
We have Adrian College taking it to Alma College, 50-14.
Wow. Adrian destroyed Alma.
Yeah.
Ohio Dominican defeats Hillsdale College 34-29.
And now on to NHL hockey. And what a good start we had with this one. And I think it was cool that we actually chose the hockey theme to go with this week because the Red Wings are back in action and making their new coach very proud of them right now, while making their old coach kind of sad the way he had to leave. Detroit. And the funny thing is about this one, Jamie Rose and I, we completely forgot about this. We just went and normally talked about this game. This was huge. It was opening night for the Red Wings, and they were playing against their former coach, Babcock. So I got to watch it. I got to watch the game. And it had I don't think I've ever really caught an opening game before. If I have, it's been a long time. But it was kind of cool how they had introduced the whole team, introduced the coaching staff. Heck, they even introduced the trainers and the medical crew,
Yep.
which I thought was kind of cool. And the crowd, it was a dark crowd with red shakers, the red glow sticks. So I thought that was really awesome. And to end this long story, the Red Wings win 4-0. 4 goals, 2 goals from one goal from their newest guy on the team, who is also a Michigan man. Comes from the Michigan team.
I think his name's Larkin, isn't it?
Larkin. It was drawing a blank here. And the other 3 goals was from, do you remember?
Justin Albuquerque. Elbacator. I always mess up his last name. And fun fact for me, you think he's a foreign guy? Nope. He was born and raised in Muskegon, Michigan, which is about a half an hour from Holland, which is where I'm at.
Did find out during this game, during the pre-show interviews, that actually Mike Babcock still owns some land up here in good old U.S. of A. in Michigan, and he was actually at. Gosh, wish I could remember how to pronounce our new coach's name. They went to his house, and Mickey Redmond did an interview with him. So it was kind of cool. And what they were saying is they basically are one and the same guy, more or less. And their voices even sound the same. And that was hilarious when they started talking last night. They did. They both sounded almost like exactly the same. If you closed your eyes, you would have never known who was talking.
Red Wings head coach is Jeff Blashill.
Blashill, yeah. See, I always forget it. I don't know why I forget that. It's like, I guess it doesn't roll off the tongue as easy as Babcock. So, anyhow, Red Wings get a big opening night win, and they also got a win Saturday night, if I remember correctly, too.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
they are 2-0 right now.
Yep, starting out the season good.
Yes.
The Chicago Blackhawks squeak by the New York Islanders 3-2 in overtime.
Next up, we have baseball playoff action. And I watched a little bit of this one, and this night it did not go well for the L.A. Roger Dodgers as they lose to the Mets 3-1.
The Texas Rangers defeat the Toronto Blue Jays 6-4 in 14 innings.
Wow. 14. Wow. All right, on to NFL football action. And boy, you should be very excited. Yes, you should be really excited if you just got done watching this game. I know I can't get back those lost hours. If it wasn't for the fact that if it wasn't for the fact that I kind of wanted to get the score, I think I would have switched and turned on Arrow on Netflix. That's how bad this game was. Also in this game, Matthew Stafford got benched. He wasn't hurt. He was benched. So in the end results, we have a Arizona Cardinals win, destruction, destroyed, laid them down, might as well not even have played. 42-17 was your final score there. And that last touchdown for the Lions, I'm betting they probably had like their third string in, and it was Arlowski who got the touchdown. So Arlowski's our backup quarterback. So yes, as Jamie Rose and I just mentioned just a few minutes ago, we're thinking it's going to be another bring out the bag season. And if you want to see Lions game, you might be able to get tickets reasonably cheap.
Yes. Earlier today, I pulled up the Lions schedule for the remainder of the season. 1 second, let me get it here.
Oh, this should be good.
This will give you an idea of how much I think the Lions. Next week, the Lions have the Bears. The Bears are 2-3, so I think the Bears will win that one. Week after that, they have the Vikings, which the Vikings already have a win over the Lions. Then November 1st, the Lions have the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a possible win for the Lions. The week after that, November 15th, it's the Lions versus the Packers, and the Packers are 5-0 right now. That'll be a loss. The Lions versus the Raiders. I think the Raiders will win that one. Lions versus the Eagles. I think the Eagles will win. Then again, the Packers versus the Lions, which I think, again, the Packers will destroy the Lions. Lions versus the Rams. I think the Rams will win that one. Saints versus the Lions. The Saints right now are 1-4. That might be a possible win for them. 49ers versus the Lions, possible win for them. And then they end the season with the Bears again, which I think the Bears will win that one. So all in all, I think the Lions have a possible 3 games they could possibly win this year.
Yeah, if they keep going down this road, I don't see Coach making it to the end of the season because there's already talks he could lose his job. So,
I don't know. I don't quite understand how you go from making the playoffs last year to starting this season off being 0-5 now.
big thing they were explaining about it is we lost some key players this year. So, I don't know.
Last NFL game of the week, we have the New England Patriots over the Dallas Cowboys, 30-6.
NASCAR action coming at you. And this race was at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Your number 1 winner, and I finally get a point for this, Joey Logano was your winner this week. However, hold the press because Jamie Rose gets a point as well. As Kevin Harvick comes in number 2. Following up with a man who's no longer on our main list, Martin Truex Jr. for number 3. And so this means that you were saying that Joey Logano has punched his card for the next round already?
Yes.
All right, which will be down to 8, I believe it goes down to.
Let's see, get some facts for you guys here real quick. I just read this article you just posted by CBS Sports. Multiple teams are inquiring about a potential trade for the New Orleans Saints head coach Sean Payton. I didn't know you could trade a head coach.
I didn't know that either.
I just learned something new. I did not know you could trade a coach. Things you learn in a day.
Yeah, really. I would like to see how that works. I guess it must be the same way. I mean, they have your contract, so I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand that one. Yeah. I would think coach's contract would be completely different from player's contract.
Well, like, how does that work? Okay, because usually when you trade a player, you either get like a draft pick or you get some other players. So if they trade the head coach, does that mean they're going to get players in exchange for the head coach, or is it just
because
cash?
You got to think about also you have to have your roster at a certain number. So, and you're only allowed so many people on your roster. So I'm not sure how that works with the coach. I'll be interested to see how this plays out. As with the Sports Frenzy crowd, we'll try to keep you up to date on that as it happens.
Speaking of the polls there for college football, go over this real quick here. Just kind of touch on the main ones here. Ohio State still remains the number 1 team in the land. However, they are losing points. So if they continue on this downward spiral of almost losing to teams they should easily beat, you could see Ohio State dropping to 2. Let's see here. We have Michigan State dropping 3 spots from 4 to 7. Continuing on. Michigan jumps up 6 spots from 18 to 12. So next week it will be 7th ranked Michigan State versus 12th ranked Michigan.
Come into the big house.
Yes. Oklahoma State jumps up 5 spots to 16. Iowa jumps up 5 spots.
Did anybody drop out this week?
Dropping from rankings, USC and Georgia. Toledo moves up 2 spots
Yeah,
to
congratulations.
22nd.
Wow. Impressive,
Northwestern, the team Michigan destroyed, drops down 7 spots to 20. They were at 13, I believe, and now they're at 20th. So, but yeah, congratulations to Toledo there. So, let's see, what else do we got here? Continuing on.
We got wow, we got a football game going on right now, Sunday night football. We got the 49ers and the New York Giants. And your current score is, it's a close one now with 4 minutes left in the game. San Francisco only trails the New York Giants by 3 points. It's 20-23.
Ooh, got a game there.
They got a game.
Chiefs running back Jamal Charles tore his ACL, sources say, based on initial test. He'll have an MRI to learn more, so hopefully it's not too serious, and hopefully he can.
I think they said it is. It's definitely he's out for the season. If I remember, I think I saw it on the halftime show of the Sunday night football game. Not confirmed yet by us, but I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
Maryland has fired Randy Edsall, coach of them, after 2-4 start.
That's crazy.
Because the funny part is they almost beat Ohio State.
Did you? I think I just posted this, but did you see the reason why he was fired?
No, why?
He was apparently intoxicated.
During the Ohio State game?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Sure, that's what I just posted.
Let me read the article. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just read the headlines of the articles.
We get the stuff thrown up there before to read it ourselves.
Excuse me.
Where did I see that at? I know I posted it on here. I'm not dreaming this. Unless they pulled it down already. Maybe it was unconfirmed because I'm not finding my article on it now.
I'm reading the article right now.
Oh, there. I think.
Sunday morning, the coach tireless commitment to the university. This was a difficult decision, but ultimately the best course.
Maybe that wasn't the same coach.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything there about him being drunk.
I swear I just posted an article on here that was talking about a coach getting fired because he was intoxicated, and I could swear it was their coach. Maybe not.
ESPN is distancing itself from the FanDuel and DraftKings. If you don't know what these are online gambling, I guess is how you want to explain it. Basically, you pick an athlete, and if he does really good for you, you can win money. If he does bad for you, you can lose money. It's just a way of gambling it. But ESPN was, in between all their programs, you'd see them advertising DraftKings and FanDuel, but now they're trying to distance themselves from them. Congratulations goes out to the Blissfield Royals, 2000 state baseball champions. They were inducted into the Hall of Fame. A lot of these guys I went to school with. So congratulations to them.
Currently an article on. Oh, sorry, Rose. What were you going to say?
Oh no, you go.
Congratulations go out to let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 6 NFL teams that still remain undefeated this week. The Patriots are 4-0, Panthers are 4-0, the Bengals are 5-0, Packers are 5-0, the Falcons are 5-0, and the Broncos are 5-0.
Congratulations to them. I posted a couple funny Ohio State pictures. This one, it's a picture of Urban Myers, and he has his hand on his forehead, and it says, the caption says, "That feeling you have when you realize Michigan beat another ranked team and you haven't." And the other one I posted was, it's Jim Harbaugh, and he just has his hand up, and he says, "What's going on, Ohio State? Maryland didn't score on us." So, just a couple funny pictures there, dissing on Ohio State. College Game Day will be visiting Ann Arbor for the Michigan State-Michigan game.
Yeah, that kind of bugs me a little bit. They waited until see if Michigan won that game before they made that decision on whether they're going to be in Ann Arbor next week. It's like, this is going to be a big game regardless, so they should be there. But anyhow, that's just my thoughts on it. Kind of dumb that they had to wait until they saw if Michigan was going to win or not. And it's like, oh, we got a spark of life here in Ann Arbor. We're going to go ahead and go over there now.
The race there at Charlotte Motor Speedway was actually supposed to be Saturday.
Oh, I forgot that.
But due to torrential downpour rain, they had to move the race till today. I guess the vehicles that get out there to even dry the road off, it was so wet they couldn't even get those cars out there.
Looked like a river on the track. That's how wet it was. There was no way, they said. I completely forgot about that. I don't think we called that out either, that was a Saturday race, because we're so used to it being on Sunday.
Yeah. The New York Mets' Daniel Murphy hit the ball so hard his name was imprinted on it from his bat.
'49ers have just scored with a minute 45 to go. They will be taking the lead in this game, as Manning is over there on the sideline shaking his head, as well as the coach. It is 26-23 with a minute 45 to go. If you're not watching that game yet, you may want to turn it on and check it out. It's better than any of the other games you saw today. Lions game, I should say.
Yeah. Congratulations goes to Lenawee Christian football team. Will make its third playoff appearance and second in the past 3 years.
Oh, congratulations, guys.
I think that's about all I have for you guys.
Man, we've covered a lot tonight. And so there you go, guys. And it's a start to the new week. It is Go Blue Week for Michigan. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Coach, be blessed, everyone. Go Blue, and we'll see you again real soon. The voice in the background is...
I'm Jamie.
And we'll talk to you again real soon. Go Blue!